Okay, we're going to look at parabolas written in this form. Okay, now for one thing, we've been looking at parabolas where the vertex is at 0, 0. So they nicely fit into this equation, or y squared equals 4px. Okay, so this is when we have the vertex at 0, 0. How about if the vertex is not 0, 0? Let's have a look. Okay, well here we go. Instead of x squared equals 4py, I've still got an x squared and a y, okay? But have a look at this. Now, can you see that the vertex of this is positive 3, negative 2, okay? Just think of it as the opposite sign to what you can see. So positive 3, negative 2, and that's right here. So I'm going to put it on the graph straight away. I can see the vertex, positive 3, negative 2. Positive 3, negative 2, there's the vertex. Be careful if you get something where the y is over here. If it's a y squared, remember, this would be the y coordinate of the vertex. Don't write it first. The y coordinate is always written second, okay? I just happen to have put x first, y second here, but be careful, okay? Remember, x, comma, y is going to be a vertex. But remember where the x and the y is, right? This one has got the 3, negative 2. There we go. Okay, well, we can still see this is still 4p, okay? This is still the 4p part. If 4p is 8, p must be 2. Okay, now then, which way are we going? This is like the x squared equals 4py version. In other words, it's a y direction one, okay? It's a y direction one. It's positive, so I'm going to go up 1, 2, up the y direction. This point here is going to be my focus. I went a distance of 2 up the y direction, okay? That's my focus, okay? Now the directrix, of course, will be 2 behind that, okay? So my directrix is going to be at y equals negative 4, okay? So again, once I had the vertex, I could find the focus and the directrix, as long as I'm going to see it right direction, okay, based on what the equation looks like. So again, 2 in a y direction to the focus, 2 in the negative y direction to the directrix. Okay, well, we've pretty much got everything there. Now again, remember the axis of symmetry, if you need it, will be x equals 3. If I put, I'll just put a line down here. I'll put a line down. That will be the axis of symmetry if it asks for it, okay? Right through the focus and the vertex. Okay, now then, how to draw it? Right, well, remember, it's going to go through the vertex, around the focus. But remember this, the distance from the focus to the parabola is twice p. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 and put a point there, okay, twice p, 1, 2, 3 and put a point there, this will help me graph it. So here we go. Okay, and on, okay. There we go. I just graphed x minus 3 squared equals 8y plus 2. Okay, let's have a look at this. Right, now then, this has not been written like this in standard form where I can see the vertex. You have to complete the square. Okay, first of all, well, I can see it's going to be an x squared one. So I'm going to isolate that on the left hand side. Okay, so well, that's what I've done here. Okay, and I'm going to take away 4y and take away 5. Put it onto the other side. That's going to be the y part of things. Again, like this. I've got an x part on the left, in this case, and a y part on the right. Okay, but it could be the other way around. Okay, so there we go. I've just rearranged this. I haven't done anything yet. Now I'm going to complete the square. Half of 6 squared is 9. So I have to add a 9 to the other side. Now remember what this means. Okay, x squared plus 6x plus 9 is x plus 3 times x plus 3. It's x plus 3 squared. Okay, remember completing the square. Now what do I have over here? Negative 4y, negative 5 plus 9 is positive 4. So I have this. Okay, right, I can factor a negative 4 out of that. I'll end up with this. So be careful, this sign will change. Now can you see that there, importantly, this here looks very similar to what I showed you earlier. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, the vertex will be at negative 3, positive 1. Do they have that? I'm going to write, oh, there it is. Okay, the vertex is at negative 3, positive 1. The x coordinate, again, think of the opposite, and y coordinate. Okay, Again, be careful. If the y squared was over here, you have to write the y coordinate from here, the x coordinate from here. All right, be careful. Right, that's the vertex. What else do we have? So the focus. Okay, best thing to do is actually to start to draw this. Okay, so we have the equation. I know where the vertex is. Let's have a look. Okay, so at -3, +1. There we go. Okay. Now go back to here. Here, sorry, look at that there, right there. Okay, that is 4p. Remember, the -4 is 4p, so p must be -1. Do they have it? There it is. P must be -1. So the focus is 1 negative in the y direction. Because remember, the y is on this side, the single y. It's x squared equals 4p y. So it's a y direction one, it's -1. There we go. I went down 1 to the focus. Okay. So I'll go up 1 to the directrix. Okay, and that's just you looking at the graph now. It's nice to draw these. I can see that's y equals 2. I can see the focus is -3, 0. Again, if I needed the axis of symmetry, that's x equals -3. Now to draw it, remember, if p is 1, the distance of 1, from the focus I can go 1, 2 to do a point, 1, 2 to do a point, and then I would kind of draw it, okay? And that's just you, hopefully, doing an approximate drawing.